Hello everyone and welcome back to Jack 2 Renegade on the Sony PlayStation 3. I am One Wild Sheep yet again. And now that we've actually cleared Dead Town, the pretty deadly place that it is, we've actually gotten access to, well, the Shadow. We're finally gonna meet the Shadow, folks. Oh, are you excited as I am?
The Shadow's decided it's time to meet you.
Why is that place in the old ruins so important to you?
There's a powerful energy force at the old house. The metalheads are drawn to it.
No kidding. We used to know the guy that lived there.
So, you're the new recruits who keep getting into trouble.
Oh, no, not you!
Welcome to our humble underground movement. I am known as the Shadow, but you may call me Samos.
Dun, dun, dun.
And you are?
Jeez, Jack, we went through all that to meet His Holiness, old log in the head, Grandpa Green?
Don't you know who we are?
Sorry, kid. Never seen you before. And I never forget a face. Especially one that ugly.
So it begins.
How is this possible? We came through the rift with you. Into the future, right?
Yeah, you used to look older than dirt and uglier than a knotted stump. What gives? Did you get a little nip and tuck while we were gone?
Listen, boys, I don't know what kind of twigs you've been chewing on, but I don't have time for this. We've got a baron to overthrow, a child heir to protect, an invasion of metalheads to stop, and a city to save. I'd say the schedule's pretty full. Besides, I haven't gone through any rifts. I hate teleporting.
Sure sounds like the old Samos.
Right now, I need you to go to Haven Forest and root out a few metalheads. That forest is my source of power, but I can't protect it much longer. Chase down and destroy all the metalhead scouts you find there. Good luck, and welcome to the fight.
I'm sorry for using the same clip twice in a row, but oh my god, it's Samos. Good God, man.
The Underground said you needed some help. You won't be able to catch those metalheads in the forest on foot, so I've left my jetboard at the airlock near the city exit. Since you're helping the Underground, I'll even let you keep it.
Moving to next.
Anyway, with that, we're now gonna head on to the Go me.
Wow, the jetboard's ours! I call shotgun.
And now with that, ladies and gentlemen, a new area has opened up in Haven Forest, and thanks to the mysterious woman, I have no idea who she could possibly be, that originally told us about the hoverboard, we now have the ability to use the hoverboard at free will. Just press the R2 button, and we can hop on and off it at our own leisure. But for now, let's just jump on a giant glowy platform that, just like previously, the gods sort of smile upon me and they're like, jump on the platform, my son, follow the light. But, you know. Either way, for this mission by here, we need to explore this gigantic forest. And trust me, this is a huge, huge open-ended area that we need to look through. And basically, we need to hunt down 5 very big metalheads. They're kind of like dragons, actually, so I'm going to call these guys the dragon mooks. So just hop on your hoverboard and chase after these dragon mooks. Each of them will each of these dragon mooks will go on a very set path. So after chasing them for a short amount of time, you're going to be able to learn the path that they go on, and you're going to be able to hunt them down a lot easier. Because what I recommend is simply chasing these goons down and cutting corners in order to get hold of them. Honestly, this mission can go on for either a really long time or a really short amount of time, depending on how good you are. And this is like the one time in the game that I advise you to use the map, because the map is it's so useful in order to simply find your way around this forest. And much like the rest of the mountain temple, I should say, as well, we have a lot of precursor orbs, just ripe for the picking if you want to pick them up. They're sort of all around the water area that you can sort of swim in, and yeah, it's pretty easy. Whenever you come across logs on this sort of thing that sort of separate each of these little islands, just use your grinding to get through, and for the most part you'll be fine. This mission, like I said, the length of it depends really on you. It can either be a really annoying mission that'll take you half an hour every single time and you waste like an hour's recording on it. That didn't happen to me, by the way. I'm talking purely hypothetical. Like, the first time I played this game, I spent a good hour and a half on this mission, but or you could just you could get lucky and you could do this mission in a matter of minutes. It's all really down to how well you are, how good you are at cutting corners and catching these dragon mooks. And yeah, I love the design of these guys as well. It could be just because I'm a big fan of dragons. Dragons are like my favorite. Well, they're not like my favorite mythological creature. They are my favorite mythological creature. I love dragons. Always have, always will. In fact, in my room by here, I got I got 2 dragon pictures hung up on the wall, and I got a giant, like, welcome thing made out of coal. I think it's coal anyway, I'm not sure what it's made out of, and it's just sitting on my computer. It's quite nice. But I digress. Anyway, like I said, lots of precursor orbs in this area if you want to hunt them down, and yeah, I'm not going to bother. I'm not bothering to pick up any of these orbs because of one reason. The precursor orbs, like I said earlier on in the playthrough, basically they're the cheat codes of the game. They're kind of a waste of time. Unless you really want to get the game to drag on. Get it? Because we're chasing dragons. Drag on. So sorry. But seriously, speaking of which, this mission can drag on quite a while, so all jokes aside. Even though I just made a play on words joke from... That's beside that point. But like I said, cut corners as much as you can, and come here, you sod. One thing I do recommend you guys do, though, is actually, every now and then, if you're too far away from these dragon mooks, you can actually do a spin, a horizontal spin while in the air. Now doing this, if you do a full 360-degree spin, as the mysterious woman said during our tutorial sequence, it will give us a boost of speed, and I have to edit out because I keep giving away the woman's name by accident, and I want to make the shocking surprise of who she is secret, you know, even though you can probably guess what character it is if you played the first game just by her voice alone, but that's beside the point. But yeah, this is all we're doing for this part, ladies and gentlemen. It's not really much going on. It's, like I said, this mission can either take a long time or it could take a short amount of time. I think this is one of the quickest I've ever done this mission, 10 minutes, so yeah. But when you get to around the last couple of dragons, it can be a bit more tricky to get hold of them, because the last couple of dragons sort of like to use grind rails, and they take very obnoxious pathways in order to get, in order for you to actually go around to grab them. So, but the last 2 are basically in this final area by here. So, and it won't be the last time we'll be in this area, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be coming back here a good 2 or 3 more times. I'm actually not sure how many times. We do come back here to this area of the game quite a bit as time goes on. Now, you don't need to worry about pressing any buttons when you get close to a dragon, though, because Jack will automatically jump off his hoverboard and strangle the dragon to death, which kind of depresses me. I love dragons. I don't care if they're metalhead scum. I love dragons. It makes me... I love the things. I love the design of them. The only thing that disappoints me about these goons is they don't shoot fire at you, but that's probably a good thing. If they did that, this mission would probably be extremely hard, as well as tedious, so yeah. But that's all I can really say about this mission. It's just tedious overall, but with a little trial and error, with a little perseverance, we can grab it. Oh come on, really, game? Do a U-turn! Use the somersault! Try the brakes! I just have a picture of Peppy from Star Fox giving these guys commands. Use the boost to get through! You know, because they basically use the same maneuverability. They have pretty much the same maneuverability as you do whenever you're playing Star Fox 64. Or like that Wars if you live in my country, and, you know. It's actually a game series I attempted to record like 4 to 5 times. I still haven't managed to get a successful run of them, though. The Star Fox series. I might just skip the first Star Fox game and go straight to Lilac Wars, but there we go, finally! Jesus H. Christ on a bike!
Excellent work, boys. Come on back to the hideout. I have another task for you.
Okie dokie, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's basically all she wrote for this part. Like I said, this is the first visit to Haven Forest, and mainly this mission is basically here purely to introduce us to what you can expect from this forest. And I don't understand why, because it's actually a very nice area. I love the way this place looks. It's so tranquil, it's so peaceful, it's so nice graphically, but every time we come up to this area again later in the game, it's either for a hunting mission or for a protect the guy mission, but I'm getting a bit ahead of myself now, you know. There's probably like 5 to 10 parts time that we're doing that, so I don't want to spoil too much of the future, you know. It might be a time travel plot, but you've got to keep some things a mystery for the audience. Ooh. But I digress. Just, it's kind of handy that they put this ammo crate right by here, but because, you know, you might need ammo. And if you go back and forth from this area, I believe those ammo crates will essentially respawn, so you can actually go back and forth and just basically grind ammo if you need it, you know? But with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this part, so thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish, people, and when we return next time, we will be meeting a certain someone in the Bazaar district of Haven City. So thanks for watching, people. I'll catch you all next time. Bye!